Hi, this is John Benninger with the Supply Side Network. I'm standing here at the entrance to Yuwang Bio, where we're going to tour today their research labs, their production facilities, packaging, and application kitchens, where they're doing the research to bring the next generation of soy protein isolate to you. Yuwang Group currently has 350,000 acres of non-GM soy plants, the largest in China, which will yield 70,000 metric tons of soy protein. All of its soy is non-GM and identity preserved, gaining IP certification in 2007, according to Mr. Lu Zijiang, Chairman and CEO.
We are out here about 45 kilometers out from the Yuwang headquarters. We're still in Yucheng and standing in the middle of 28 acres of IP soy. The company has invested and entered into long-term agreements, 30-year agreements in fact, with the farmers to help them investigate how soy actually is worth investing in economically compared to the traditional corn or wheat that they're growing. Some of these soy plants are being bred to investigate how to get higher yield, some for higher quality, whether maybe more isoflavone content. So as Yuwang has investigated how to be a leading provider of non-GM IP soy, they're really taking the time and the money to ensure that they can provide the market with the highest quality product.
The company starts by investigating the beans themselves, using traditional breeding methods to develop soy with higher levels of protein or greater yield. The company's R&D team has more than 60 people with a master's degree, with dedicated teams to different fields, including taste, solution, and application. Within the test kitchens, the teams work through products from noodles to tofu to yogurt to offer their customers products that are ready to meet consumer demand. The pilot lab also explores new processing technologies, looking at how soy isolate is affected by different drying techniques, for example. From their explorations, the company developed and patented low-temperature meal and processing technologies, which it uses in its 4 soy production facilities, 2 for white flake and 2 for protein isolate. In fact, the company's president, Madame Fan, said Yuwang holds 9 national invention patents and has developed 3 state-level new products in the soy area. Yuwang has 2 production facilities in Yucheng and Linyi with an annual output of 70,000 tons of soy protein isolate. It is also in construction on an additional production line to increase to 100,000 tons of soy protein isolate. In fact, Mr. Niu Xingchen, chief engineer, noted the company has the #1 position in the Chinese market for soybeans, soy protein isolate, and white flake. The white flake, produced at another location by Yuwang, is put into production at this facility outside Yucheng. So basically this is the production room where we go from the white flake material that we saw in the warehouse through this process to get to the soy protein isolate. So it comes in initially through the tubes and then it goes into the separator here. From there it then goes into this machine here. It's a 4-step process. This large machine here. From there it then goes into the series of 8 machines over here where they're adjusting the pH balance and the viscosity by adding water out to get it just right so that it's standardized. And then from there it's going to go out of this room into the dryer, and that's where the soy protein isolate will be separated and will actually fall directly and go right into packaging. So from what we just saw in the warehouse, through this room, out this room, and goes right into the package as the soy protein isolate that they created. The entire production process is monitored and can be adjusted from the central control room. There are 3 critical control points, from sterilization into particle size and finally metal detection. So we're here in the packaging facility, and behind me is a machine that's not in use right now. They have it open so that we can see it. And as you can see, it's open. If it was in use, it wouldn't be open. But this is used to pull any metal that might be in the product out of the product. It attracts the metal as it goes through it to ensure that there's no metal particles of any kind going into the product. Yuwang closely monitors quality, both of its raw materials and in process during production. The Yuwang team conducts protein assays to ensure the ingredients meet spec, tests physical characteristics including color, and moves into the microbiological lab to prepare samples for plate count testing. In addition, Yuwang has a dedicated area to test for melamine, a critical control point as the melamine contamination several years ago continues to challenge Chinese exporters. Those quality efforts, along with attention to regulatory compliance with its U.S. distributor Rochem International, have paid off. As Robin Frisch, president and CEO of Rochem, explained, Yuwang was the first company to receive an exemption to the detention from FDA.
They were the first company that waived the sampling at the pier, because that could have caused a lot of delays and missing the deadline for delivering to our customers. But through the whole system that, especially with the Yuwang's strict quality control, and this has been waived.
Part of this can be attributed to Yuwang's vertical integration, Robin said.
And they are very, very vertically integrated. So they have their own plantation for the soybean, and they have a very, very advanced technology for processing this product. So it's a non-GMO soy protein, and also they have a very, very strong regulatory and compliance team, and of course through Rochem's training and help, they passed the FDA inspection with a 483. They're not just a manufacturer of soy protein, and they are the leader of soy protein. That is the reason why we wanted to partnership with Yuwang.
Matt Thiel, COO at Rochem, seconded Robin's take.
You have to have control over your supply chain, your process. And so we really try to partner with manufacturers who have developed a very high level of vertical integration. I think you saw that at Yuwang as an example, where they have their own soy plantations. They process their own soybeans. Then they further process for the soy protein isolate and concentrate. A full supply chain from the basics.
This commitment to quality underscores the company's plans for the future. President Madame Fang said Yuwang Group is working to publicize the benefits of non-GMO soy around the world, taking part in international exhibitions and visiting their customers to get more details on how to best meet their needs. She added Yuwang is continuing to improve its quality control system and has welcomed more customers to its facilities for on-site audits. Ultimately, the commitment to quality and education is at the core of Yuwang's business. Mr. Liu Zichan, chairman of Yuwang Bio, explained the company from the beginning had the goal of providing a healthy and stable life to people. To support the mission, they needed a mentality to be honest people and an honest company, to provide product to satisfied customers, and to provide a great company culture. Yuwang Bio has focused its efforts in the soy market around the goal of delivering healthy, IP, non-GM ingredients, and is well positioned to continue on its path of growth and success.